The main character, a young dreamer named Tom, lived in a small village where all the inhabitants felt that his life was visual and boring. However, the always inquisitive Tom was sure that somewhere there were amazing places full of adventure and magic. One day, while wandering through a dense forest, Tom accidentally came across a mysterious mailbox and decided to open it. Inside was a letter addressed to him from Shrek, a green ogre that Tom had only heard of in stories. In the letter, Shrek asked Tom to meet him at a secret forest hideout. Sparkling eyes of genuine curiosity, Tom instantly accepted the perfect opportunity to go on an adventure. Following Shrek's detailed instructions, Tom went to the secret camp, which was located in the middle of a dense forest. When he got there, he found himself in front of a gate, behind which was a huge park filled with fantastic creatures, goblins, elves, and even unicorns. Overwhelmed with excitement, Tom walked through the gate and saw Shrek waiting for him. Shrek talked about the adventures to be found in this park and invited Tom to explore with him. Inside the park, Shrek invited Tom to solve magical tasks that would test his strength, intelligence, and kindness. The first task required Tom to rescue a beautiful princess from a trap created by the evil wizard. Tom carried a lighted candle and walked through dangerous dragons on his own to reach the princess and free her. The princess was gentle and grateful, and she agreed to help Tom on his adventure. Shrek and Tom's next assignment was to find the park's most valuable artifact, a magic crystal that had incredible power and could grant any wish. It had been stolen and hidden in the depths of the dark forest. With the help of a new princess friend who turned out to be a skilled sorceress, Tom and Shrek set off on a dangerous journey, fighting dark forces to find and bring the crystal back. Soon Tom, Shrek, the princess, and their team of friends found themselves facing a major adversary, the King of Darkness, who coveted the power of the crystal. In an epic battle, the heroes used all their magical and physical abilities to fight the King of Darkness and his army of dark creatures. In the end, through friendship, bravery, and kindness, the heroes prevailed, defeating the King of Darkness and restoring peace to the park. Saving the park from the King of Darkness was only the beginning of the adventures of Tom, Shrek, and the princess. Every corner of the park hid new riddles and lost treasures. The heroes tasted sweets from elves, visited the vortex of time, and freed dragons from captivity. On each adventure, the heroes grew stronger and felt closer to each other. With each new adventure, Tom turned to Shrek's indispensable friend. He taught Tom the basics of magic and combat, and Tom shared his courage and ability to see the beautiful in small things. They made many jokes, played pranks on each other, and gave laughter and joy to the other creatures of the park. Suddenly, the time came when Tom and Shrek had to part ways. Tom realized that the time of crossing the fantasy world and his ordinary life had come to an end. With a heavy heart, but full of courage, Tom returned to his village, where things were not the same. Hearts were open to new adventures through Tom's stories and experiences. Now Tom became a real hero in the eyes of the villagers. He helped people to solve their problems, shared his experiences of adventure, and motivated them to look for the beautiful things in their world. Tom managed to find adventure even in the most ordinary situations. And together with his friends, he created real magic in his village. A few years later, fate led Tom to the very forest where he met Shrek for the first time. Deep in the forest, he saw Shrek, older and wiser, living in harmony with fantastic creatures. Shrek showed Tom how the park had changed because of his adventure and the impact it had on his life. They hugged and rejoiced that their friendship had survived time and distance. Tom decided to pass on his experiences and adventures to the next generation of heroes. He taught them the power of kindness, the importance of friendship, and discovering the world around them. He showed them that adventure begins within ourselves. New heroes inspired by Tom continued his work, and the magical park came to life even more. In recognition of his contributions and wisdom, the heroes organized a party in Tom's honor. The park was filled with people from different worlds who gathered to celebrate and honor someone who believed and sought adventure beyond their imagination. It was time for Tom to say goodbye to his friends, the heroes and fantastic creatures that had become part of his life. They hugged, sobbed, and remembered the moments of happiness they shared together. With a heavy heart, but full of respect and gratitude, Tom left the park and returned to his village. He brought with him not only memories, but also a new faith in his strength and abilities to turn his ordinary world into a real adventure. Tom went on with his life, now realizing that adventure can be found even in the most ordinary, everyday moments. He will always remember his encounter with Shrek and the fantastic characters that inspired him and changed his life. But most importantly, he realized that adventure and magic would always be there for him, no matter how far he was from Shrek Park.